Lomachenko alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy.
Remember what we talked about.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Big puncher here in front of us, going up against a guy who can do a little bit of everything. A boxer, puncher, well-skilled, good athlete, well-conditioned.
Yeah, the big puncher, I think, is going to be in trouble, especially as the fight goes late. He's going to get more and more desperate.
Oh, what a left hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Oh. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through this round here. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Irish. Ward's defense is paying off now. And he ties up on the inside. Irish's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. 10 clicks of the talk. Irish is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Ward's in there clinching a lot, it seems to me. I mean, he was stunned earlier, but it just seems like he's tying up.
Hey, if it seems like that to you, that's okay. But more importantly, more dangerously for him, it probably seems that way to his opponent, and he's going to take advantage of it. He knows that he's not right.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Halfway through round number 2. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
He got hit flush, but then sent one back of his own.
Keep working the body.
To go here in the second round.
Keep your hands moving.
And round number 3 is underway. Blocks it away. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Finish with the hook.
Up top with a quick hook. Good flush shot upstairs. Things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Wow! Big body shot floors him. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Watch that.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep your head moving.
Ward's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Not able to connect with the upper. Ward's rocked, and both men are damaged in this round. Wild stuff. Zoning in with the overhand left.
Okay now. Okay. You're good. You're good. Deep breath now. You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide, so keep tight.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Left and right. Left and right.
Irish's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round.
Oh, you got this one.
What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a ball.
Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Move!
'Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He engages in the clinch.
Move your head! Punch!
10 seconds remaining in this round. That's a well-scored left hand by Irish.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit. You know, shorten up these darn punches.
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well.
You're okay. Stay with me here.
And there's a clinch after clearly. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
And there he is scoring with the right hand.
Pace yourself.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Ward's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Way to block there. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
He missed with that headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Irish. How about that left hand?
Use the ring. Use the ring. Come on.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Yeah, that's it.
He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Irish. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through round 6. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Work the body, kids. Body shots.
Come on, get focused.
Relax, relax.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Ward's gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep moving, keep moving.
That was a fine block by Ward. Ward's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Watch the hook.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Hit the body.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Irish. At the halfway point of round 7.
More punches. It's all right, just keep moving.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Hook.
What an intense left hand by Irish.
Just get out there.
like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter, of picking your spots and being effective when you do.
Well, that's a good point, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's making him do what he wants to do without even coming forward. You know, he's pushing him all over the ring, but not with any physical force. Just by making sure that he controls the guy mentally, that he makes the guy feel a certain amount of pressure, and makes the guy react the way he wants him to react.
Good left hand able to land. Able to land with the right. Oh, what an exchange! And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good biting, snapping shot by Irish. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him, so he's the one who gets his way.
Irish is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And that's the end of round 8. Irish is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Side to side. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Relax, relax.
Ward's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Irish.
Keep working the body.
Ward's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Left and right, left and right.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
Doing great.
So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short, just didn't have it. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members. You know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour and, you know, you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after it.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Ward's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't. And it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
And he's holding.
That's it.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Boom, left hand comes home. Solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
And that's the end of round 10.
Yeah, that was good. Keep that up and we have this one. The jab works good.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right?
Ward's in control of this fight because he wrestled it away from his opponent a few rounds ago. He just has been putting round after round after round onto his ledger of the scorecard.
That's a good point, Joe. And I think what happened a few rounds ago is he broke the spirit of his opponent.
Uppercut!
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep moving, keep moving.
His opponent has to be getting frustrated here. He had his man down, but now he keeps getting tied up.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I don't care about his opponent. I don't have any pity for him right now because he's allowing himself to get frustrated, allowing himself to get tired. All he has to do is rotate those shoulders back a little bit, push off a little bit, create room.
Keep moving.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Irish. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Ward's enjoying a good lead, and he just showed you why in that last round. Teddy, he's the fresher fighter. He has his legs. As we're in the deeper stages of this fight, he still seems like he has his gas tank on full.
Yeah, and he has his trainers and all his people in his camp to thank for it because they did the work before they got there.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Move your head. Left and right. Left
Good defensive skill. Ward's bang! bang by a left hand. So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Oh, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
1-2, 1-2.
Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Hook! Hook! Focus!
Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. A well-deserved win by Ward. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You could have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.